Well, Cody, the time team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the third most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope, just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the time team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
The American Nightmare is here, and the WWE Universe is euphoric.
But Cody has his emotions in check, and he knows exactly what he needs to do.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has endured so much, but it's made him a better competitor. Rhodes has overcome challenges. He finished the story of a lifetime, and he won the undisputed WWE Championship.
But Cody has never lost sight of what's important.
We all have experienced the evolution of Cody Rhodes, from undesirable to undeniable to champion.
You can feel the adrenaline going through his soul. Cody is ready to fight. And here he is, the mastermind of Mutiny, Randy Orton.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
What would lead Cody Rhodes to challenge Randy Orton? Guts? Foolishness? A little bit of both? Watching Orton walk in flanked by his minions, Seth and Roman, I know which of these competitors I would bet on.
Randy Orton and Mutiny are ready to dismantle another opponent.
I, for one, have to admit, I'm pulling for the underdog Rhodes in this one. Orton's stranglehold on WWE is a travesty few have dared to challenge. Those are your words, Corey. Michael and I wouldn't dare speak out against mutiny and completely deserved dominance.
They're reshaping the roster, with Orton as the head of this formidable revolution. Dropping them with a toe hold.
Now that's a bell ringer. Oof! Oof! Kick finds it. Boom! And gets sent right into the corner. Mudhole stomping. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up.
Cody's capturing the momentum now.
Looks like Orton's struggling here. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
And enters back into the ring. Man, what timing on that counter.
Power slam. Oh, ouch. Kick.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Cody's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
Orton gets the better there.
He's looking to get back in this. Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack. Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker. Oh, clothesline. Boom. Well-placed kick. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Cody Rhodes, crossroads.
Cody Rhodes nailed it. The cover.
Oh, he kicked out.
The Viper remains alive. Randy Orton continues the fight here tonight.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
Down with a gourd buster. Oh, that does not look good. Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
An impressive chain of moves from Cody.
Orton needs to return to his instincts. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Foot to the midsection.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
This could be for the win. And kicks out before the refs count.
Amazing. Rhodes timed that one. Double underhook. Powerbomb. Oh.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
The Viper's lined up his prey. We know what's next.
slam. Uh-oh.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent for crossroads.
Somehow, Orton is down.
Makes the cover. And Cody Rhodes picks up the W.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has done the impossible by defeating Randy Orton, striking a huge blow to Mutiny's power. Yes, but this win also puts Cody right in...
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the time team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum, and Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, the seeds of mutiny were planted.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main characters first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should...
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
the eccentric enigma himself, Stardust.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stardust!
I'm surprised Stardust looks this composed. This is a huge match for him, and he's facing an opponent who's been on a real tear for the last few years.
Yes, but Orton has seemed more vulnerable of late, and who knows? Stardust might just be the cosmic force to bring the Viper back down to earth.
This is it, folks. Stardust and Randy Orton here at WrestleMania. The Viper is ready.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton!
A chill is in the air. The cold, calculated nature of Randy Orton is about to be on display. The Viper is a superstar who does not play well with others.
Evil intentions in mind tonight, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, Orton always knows when to strike, and when to strike first. Every generation, someone comes along who's simply so much better than everyone else. They just make it look easy. Randy Orton is that someone. He was born into greatness. The multi-time champion and master of mind games. After achieving so much these past few years, the only conquest left might be ruling all of WWE.
That's a scary thought, Corey, but you might be right. Unless Stardust has anything to say about it.
Who knows how this match at the Showcase the Immortals might shape the future of WWE.
Measured stomp right to the gut.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Oh, stomping away.
Ooh, throat thrust. Ooh. Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
The Viper might be feeling a bit rattled. Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
Oh.
Flamed across the way.
And he just showed no fear with an assault like that.
The Viper shows his instinct.
Rapid fire run.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
And he powers out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Strong impact.
Ooh.
Strikes with a kick. Boom.
You saw that being telegraphed.
The Viper. Oh, an exploder suplex. With the counter.
And clothesline.
Oh, perfect kick.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Counters the Viper's attack. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Oh, kick! Nasty kick.
Connects on the kick. Oh, man, that was nasty. nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Dangerous stop. Right to the face.
Stardust with all the momentum on his side.
Yeah, Stardust is appearing unstoppable.
Ducks under.
Let's go behind.
Instead, what a German suplex.
Up high.
Orton with great ring awareness. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand. That blow might be a test to Stardust.
Yeah, as Orton was putting his precision to work there.
Into the ring again now. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Counter from Orton. Oh! Solid contact from the Viper. Turns that in his favor. Boom! Oh, what a kick. And a kick. He puts him into the corner.
So many body punches.
So ruthless. And it looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now. Right across the solar plexus. That was something that never looks pretty, but is always effective.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Underhook applied. Side effect.
Sharp kick. And avoids taking any damage.
Solid punch. Cuts the attack off.
Gets out of the way of that one.
What a display of strength here.
Dropped right on their face. Drives a foot into the stomach.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
Big forearm. Connects the fist to the face. Great counter. Bam. Orton so evasive.
Here's the cover. Does he have him? Shoulder up before the count started.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Stardust with a nice turnaround. Caught with a punch.
Looking to triple the leg.
Right to the throat.
Nasty.
Sharp punch.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one. Dark matter. Stardust brought his enemy down into the darkness with that move.
Catches the leg.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
This can't be how Randy Orton...
Stardust closing out.
The Queen's crossbow. That could end the Viper's night.
Cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Not quite enough to put him away.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Going right after the neck.
Neck breaker.
We could be close to the end of the line for Stardust.
Going for sliced bread.
What a counter! Power slam!
just etched his name among the immortals. A shocking upset here at WrestleMania.
This could be the beginning of the end of Orton's dominance. Stardust might very well have shaken the foundations of WWE here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to junk that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Hold on, your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no, not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now our truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful Mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming, and frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time, but we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
I'm heading over to SmackDown to find one more time-tested warrior to join us.
Be smart. We need to ensure we're fully in sync and ready for everything Mutiny throws at us at Survivor Series.
No doubt.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
The irresistible force.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE and still wants more.
Jax has such an incredible presence that will intimidate anyone.
If you're not intimidated, you'll just end up getting flattened.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Countered right when it was needed.
Becky holds her off. Boom!
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, and Becky fights back. Oh, and a forearm smash.
Stomping. Ouch.
Boom!
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Becky's on fire.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Sliding out of danger there.
Oh, ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Loving blow.
Oh, that'll mess up the neck. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, kick connects.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia, though I don't see Nia struggling much longer. Short clothesline hits its mark.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
It's safe to say Becky's definitely trying to send a message right now.
Clothesline. Ooh.
Stiff kick.
Oh.
Hammerlock into the reverse DDT.
Lynch's strategy paying dividends.
Becky's taking what she wants.
That's just what happens when the man comes around.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Lynch finds the mark.
I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
Yeah, she has seen better.
On the apron.
You gotta be kidding me! Tossed back into the ring.
Caught with a clothesline.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more. Becky moves out of the way.
Ooh! She gets Becky with a counter.
Now Nia looking for some momentum.
She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back on top of this match.
Elbow throw, saying not today. Big forearm.
One kick. Two kicks and a clothesline.
Kick connects, hooking it up. Spiked with a rose plant.
And that took Nia down. Shoulders are down. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Nia Jax chance from Jax here tonight.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look out. Rose plant. Will that sew this up for Becky?
The cover! Becky Lynch picks up the victory in impressive fashion.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch!
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.